Alright, what's up? Today we're doing Duality, Solar Flawless, on Sunbreaker Titan with Syntheseps, because it is probably the best build for survivability. We're going to be using a lament with waveframe and a sniper. Sniper to be hitting the bells, and waveframe to be applying root and clip.
Yes.
And also to hit phalanxes in the vault encounter. So, yeah, the build's pretty simple and pretty easy to use. You just hammer things, get charged with light from the elemental wells, and then, yeah, just do damage for lament. You can get an easy two-phase. Well, fairly easy two-phase on both bosses. So, and, well, yeah, lament's extremely easy to use, so that's why I chose it for this. So we're just going through the first little bit. If you didn't know, you just have to shoot the bells, and when you're in the nightmare bit, you have to be near the bells when you shoot them to get out. Now for the first set of enemies, we don't actually have to kill any of them, so we're not really going to. We're going to get a few hammer kills here and there to start restoration chaining, which makes you pretty much immortal if you have 100 resilience, which I really do recommend. As you can see, not really taking much damage, and healing it back almost instantly. So we're going to hit the build from there, and then just go through. Now we're going to do a little bit of a skip up here. Once we hit the spell, we're going to turn around and hit it again, so we can drop down and skip this next bit. As you can see, you turn around, shoot, then we drop down right towards the end of this bit, and that's it. I'm gonna ignore the gladiator over there. And drop down.
Is the mighty goal to great a coward to kneel down and take my head?
So now we're just gonna go for the hammers. If you get biotic enhancements and at least one stack of roaring flames, you can one-shot the colossuses, which is very useful to know.
But it is not.
Otherwise, a hammer will just one-shot everything else, and the regular melee with enough roaring flames and such will also one-shot. So now we're dropping down into the Gahlran encounter. Not too difficult. We're going to place a rally banner down here. We're going to hit the bell on the other side. We're going to try to get Gahlran to come over here a bit so we can get biotic enhancements, so we can one-shot with his incendios. Now we're looking for the scions. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to kill both of them but only pick up one standard. Now we do this because it will respawn the scion, and then that will be sort of in the sort of gauntlet with all the sort of shadows of Gahlran, and as you can see, every time we kill a scion we get an extra 10 seconds on the timer, which means that we can get an extra 10 seconds on the damage window, which is very useful because it allows us to get the two-phase much easier, much safer. Just gonna do some more hammering. we're gonna try to get this snipe on that Incendio over there. The snipe changes lanes, flinches, and great. High impact will one-shot it. And then, yeah. So, if we have biotic enhancements up, we can get a one hammer on the shades. If not, we have to get the unstable essence and then do it that way. Now we're gonna grab the second standard after we kill these Bell Keepers. Now remember, we don't want to kill the Scion right now. If we kill the Scion, it ruins it. Gonna do a regular punch with biotic enhancement, so we'll one hit the bell, which is nice. Now this time I'm gonna be a bit more safer and just hammer the Incendio. So I don't have to deal with the sniper flinching. Get the hammer on that, and then hammer the Colossus as well. Right in his face. Now, as you can see, the Scion is there. If we kill him, we just got an extra 10 seconds on the timer. Which we're gonna abuse to the fullest potential. Now that we've killed all the shades, we don't want to use the hammers to kill these Incendios, because Radiant and Lucent Blade don't actually stack. Well, Radiant overrides Lucent Blade, so we actually do less damage. So we just want to wail on Gahlran right now. If you get low, use a healing grenade. And if you want to keep restoration going, you can get a lament kill, since we have Ember of Imperium on. Now we're gonna leave this bit once the timer gets down to about 10 seconds. That should be all you need. It doesn't matter if you don't get him to half, because if push comes to shove, you can use the extra 10 seconds on the second phase to kill him if you feel confident. If not, just run at 10 seconds like before. So now we're just looking for ammo, because I managed to use up all of it in that phase. Now as you can see, the standard from last time's there, but don't pick it up because it's gonna be, it's not gonna work essentially. So we want to do the same thing, killing all these wall beasts to try and get some ammo. Oh, there's some ammo there. So picking up one, we're gonna kill the other Scion, but not pick up the standard. Now we're gonna get the quick snipe on that one because it's free. Get bullied by some more beasts. Gonna want to try to keep them alive to get biotic enhancements to stay up, so we can just quickly get the first one down, and then we can chain it with the Nightmare Essence. Oh, unstable essence, sorry. Kill the Bell Keepers, and then pick up the second standard. Now you're probably not going to want to kill any War Beasts because the Sunspots can also kill the sun. Triggering it. Gonna try to get the crit kills, and then just go there. I'm gonna kill the sound, 10 extra seconds, lovely. For this bit, it's really annoying because, as you can see, when Gahlran jumps down, he can push you. I got a bit confused there, because I thought he was still up there. It's fine. Yeah, kill those bellkeepers. Remember not to get a melee kill. And then just go to town again. I always forget to apply weak and clear, so try not to do that. As you can see, lament does give a health back, which is very nice. But if it does get too much, you can just use a healing grenade. You've got 30 seconds and about a tenth of his health left. So I think we'll be fine. Got a little bit dicey there, but it doesn't matter. If worst comes to worst, you can pop your super as well, because that'll start restoration as well. Alright, so we're done with that. Now onto a bit more parkour section. Not too difficult when you know where to go. Fortunately, we don't have to kill any enemies here either, so we can just run straight through it.
There was a time I would have gladly laid in death beside you, here in
Gonna pull my sword out just because it helps me with parkour in third person. So now we're coming to the slide of death. If you do nothing, it normally will kill you. So what you can do is just do a quick short jump, hit your head, and that will take up most of your momentum, so you'll survive. You're gonna do a little jump up here. So you skip to another bit. Doesn't matter because you can just run through all those enemies anyway. Now we're gonna keep running, keep running. I'm going to be the closest so it doesn't slow us, and then just jump down. Now we're on to the vault. The vault's very simple, well this bit anyway. You want to start on the statue to our right. You're going to press this button 3 times, then go to the left, hit that one twice, and then left again and hit that one twice. Very simple, never changes. And the door's open, and we can drop down into the vault encounter. Now for this, we're only going to be picking up one standard at a time, because it's very difficult to get both at once. So we're going to start by getting biotic enhancements up, and then killing these bellkeepers. and then going around and doing the same for the other ones. So you always want to hit the bell on the other side of where you are. You want to start where the thing is. As you can see, we've got dog and cup. So we're going to start on dog. Going to hit the bell on the other side through the flinch, and then just start running over here so we know where we're going. As you can see, 3 enemies just jumped above me. You don't have to kill those ones, but you do have to kill the others. It can get a bit confusing because they will come back up. So as you can see, the ones on the right, you don't have to kill. Sorry, left. Now if you have biotic enhancements up, you can get the one shot on that Colossus. For whatever reason I managed to hit a missile with his, so it did no damage, but it's whatever. Just bonk him. That will normally... The shield break will kill him though, not so you won't get roaring flames off him usually. We hit the bell on the other side, so the incendios are right next to us, which just makes the timing much safer. Just get a regular punch, and then put in the first essence. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. If you do have 2 on the same side, as in the bells, well yeah, say you get a cup and... I can't even remember what they are. So, say you get both on the same side, it doesn't matter too much. It will just be a bit tighter time. So as you can see, the waveframe grenade launcher doing really well against these phalanxes, because even when the shield's fully up and out, it can still one-shot them through it. This is literally the only reason why I'm using a waveframe grenade launcher. So now we're going to do damage. Start off with the grenade. Accidentally fall off the edge, but it's fine. And Lament is just burning through this guy, even though I'm missing quite a lot. Alright, and we're just going to start it over again. We're going to kill the Bell Keepers. Run around, kill the others. So we got Sun and Axe, once again on opposite sides, which is lucky. I just so happen to be at Sun, which is good. So I'm just gonna shoot it and go. Ignore those 3. I'm gonna go straight for the Colossus because I have biotic enhancements up, so I can one-shot him. And then kill the rest with the waveframe. At this point I thought they'd be over and they were annoying me, so I got a quick snipe and that was it. You should always have biotic enhancements at this point if you're on this side. So the Bell Keepers will be a one-shot. On the other side though it's a bit more difficult, so I would suggest killing a War Beast or 2 to get Roaring Flames. So now I'm going to try and find Axe. I never remember where these are, I just sometimes happen to be in the right place. Miss my hammer there. Gonna try to snipe it from here, but flinches too much, and I'm dying. since I'm right next to that guy, I know he's gonna boot me, so I punch him and then just get on. So as you can see, I didn't have bionic announcements, but I could still two-shot him if I have full round flames. And I'm gonna try to keep round flames going this bit. Get caught on something there, which is nice. Kill the bell keepers and get out. Now this section can be pretty tedious, but if you can get it down once or twice, you can definitely just do it again. It's not particularly difficult. As you can see, the lament's just going all over the place, but it doesn't matter too much. Miss my hammer there. And go back for the bellkeepers. So now I can see we have I think it's accent sun. No. Accent cup, right. So I know that they're on opposite sides. I remember that. I didn't know where they were, so I knew if one was sun and the opposite, and the other must have been one of the right ones. Get some nice waveframe kills. Get the hammer. I know I only need to kill, I think, yeah, those two guys. So the hammer didn't actually kill her because I only had one stack of living flames. Fortunately on this side, you get biotic houses really easily. So we're just gonna get out and deposit this. I don't know if axes, because we got cut before. Luckily, right there. Try to hit through flinch. Almost dies, so he's like getting made. Go back in. Now we're gonna let the sunspot do a bit of damage so we can get the wrong flames. Alright, we're almost done. Just have to deposit this and kill the big guy. So I managed to sort of push him down here. It doesn't matter if you can't do that, but it does make it a bit safer. You can also use your super if you weaken him with a grenade launcher. I think it can launch. Do it in one. Anyway, so we're done with that. Now on to a little bit more movement, and then the final boss. So this is a pretty simple bit, not much enemies, and not two very hard jumps. So we're going to hit that there, jump over to this sort of beam, go up, jump in here to the right, turn around, and we've got the bell. Hit it, turn around, go through here, jump up this ramp, turn around again, get that platform, jump up and snipe. You can shoot through these bars. Like, I mean literally through them. They don't stop bullets, they only stop people. So this can be a bit annoying because there are incendios, which can bump you off, but it doesn't matter too much if they do, because you just start again. You won't die. So now we're on to the second slide, same thing. You want to bump your head with a jump, and you'll survive. You'd hate to lose a run just to that slide.
She is more beautiful than any star I have ever beheld. I name her Kaito, for the brightest star in our sky. May she
Alright, so now we're on to Kaito.
always.
Just gonna rally. Now for this, you want to sort of jump into the center left here to get biotic announcements, so you can just start chaining hammer kills on these bell keepers. You don't have to kill the bell keepers, but I do anyway, just because they can be annoying. So we want to check on what symbols we have. We have Axe and Sun, which are the two front ones. So I'm just going to snipe that. Great. Now for this, normally I like to make a circle out of how to do this, just to so you don't spend much time backtracking. But you can just do it whichever way you want. In later ones of these I do just go all over the place. It doesn't matter too much. You do have a lot of time to do this, you just have to be able to survive. See Kaito's there and being a bit annoying. Try to dunk, but I get booped up. Now you want to keep getting melee kills, so because sunspots will give you constant restoration. You can see now we've got an axe and a dog, which is L1, R2. So we're going to jump up to get the axe first. Go through the incendios. As you can see, I didn't really think of a path very hard for this one. You can one-shot with a normal melee on flames ×3 if you have syntheseps. Oh, sorry, announcements up. Otherwise, just use a hammer on the sounds. It can be annoying though when you miss the hammer. I don't know what was happening there. I think I accidentally hit two dogs while I was trying to hit the bell. Now we're ready. We want to try to keep roaring flames as fresh as possible. So after hitting that, we want to get some regular melee kills so we can kill the bell keepers straight up. I'm gonna go over here, do the same thing. Now we want to wait. So she's as close as possible. Oh, it doesn't get too much, but yeah. Start off with a grenade and then just go on. Now this damage phase I do really poorly on. There's all three of these bells. You can usually do about 2/3 of her health but I managed to do under half, which is a bit embarrassing, but whatever. Now the thing about lament is if you do the aerial heavy attack accidentally, it will sort of make her fly away, which can be pretty annoying. She will, when she wakes up, start from the same position though, as she was. And I missed that one there. You see I pushed her all the way over there. But when she starts moving again, she'll be back from where I... Yeah, so she managed to avoid that one too. The snipers can be a bit annoying, but they're not too much hassle. Once again, you have a healing grenade. If you get too low. Now I'm just going to use a super here to clear out everything. Probably could have used it before, don't know why I didn't. So now we got dog and sun, that's both lefts. You really should hit the bell that you're close to, but I didn't really care at this point. I was a bit annoyed that I didn't get over half on the damage phase, but yeah, you have ample time to do this anyway. You get 10 seconds back for every silent kill, just like before. So you see I missed the hammer there, which can happen quite easily. Fortunately it didn't go off the edge though. If you do miss your hammer, just get a lot of melee kills if you stand in the sunspot and get roaring flames going. You can get elemental wells from regular melee kills as well, as you see there. Which means you can get your hammer back pretty quickly. Now we've got sun and I don't see that, but no. But now we're gonna do this a bit more properly. I say that, broke the circle, but it's whatever. So yeah, sun and axes get slowed there, which is a bit annoying, but it doesn't matter too much. If you do find yourself like that, you can always use the sword to swipe back. And we can get the one punch on the bell thanks to Bardic announcements. So these incendios can be a bit annoying when they respawn after the second bell's been used, but it's alright. And then get a quick snipe off on the chain, and then keep punching things. Sweet. Now we're off the first two. Fortunately she comes to the middle. Now when you're doing the ones on the side, you want to sort of hide until Keitel comes closer so you can get Bardic enhancements procced, and so you can one-shot them, because you won't have roaring flames by the end of the first sort of damage window. And you can see she went to the left a bit, so I'm going to stand here behind this pillar, accidentally get hit, but then I can just one-shot them. And then gonna start the damage again. As you can see, I'm doing a lot more damage this time. I don't know what was happening with the last one. Just get that elemental well in time, it doesn't matter too much because we'll be able to get 2 more kills here. As you can see, I got boots there again, but now that Bardic enhancements are propped, we can just kill them. Almost there, and there we go. Easy. So yeah. And also, yeah, for whatever reason I just don't get teleported out, but I did finish it. It says mission end. Got the dialogue. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you found this useful, like, subscribe, and yeah, see you another time. Bye.
He believes it will help him better understand the goals of the witness, the final shape. This is something I have heard